Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, and that will circulate it to other people who can enjoy the readings at this time. Bottom of the deck is Moon Soul, and elements of this are coming up for you in your chart, but it's indicating that at this time emotions may be high for you, but it's also an indication that you need to be following your feelings and instincts at this time. There are going to be cycles happening. It's all about your moods as well, and your emotional life, but your moods and how that's reflected. So watch that at this time. You may need to spend a little bit of time in retreat periodically to rebalance yourself, to get more insight. And this is internal insight, which is going to guide you better. As I said, following your feelings. But if you're too busy out there socializing and so on, sometimes you can't tap in. So spend a bit of time, quiet time, private time, just reformulating and looking closely at yourself and how you feel. The past can come up with this card as well, or memories of the past. It's fine to gain wisdom and hindsight from that, but don't live there, because this card is all about formulating how you're going to move forward now. So that is going to be important for you. It's also about nurturing yourself and others. It could be your significant other, or it could just be yourself. So it's about nurturing, looking after yourself during times of deep self-analysis particularly, but just nurturing in general. Domestic issues, home, family, all those sorts of things may come up. There may be a feminine influence as well. So just see how it all comes out for you. But normally home and family issues are front and center with this. And just looking after yourself and nurturing your inner self as well as your outer self, your health and diet and so on, the foods you eat and all of that. And spending time, me time. Then in the first house we have Pisces, I believe. So at this time, it could just be that one of these aspects is coming in for you. So this is about faith. It's also about trust, and it could also be surrender to what is. Just surrender to yourself to what is going on currently. It's also got a very much a dreamy aspect to it. So you could be really tapping into your dreams at this time. All of these things are wonderful and life-affirming, and it's about having belief in something greater than yourself as well, the universe or God or however you look at it. But it's also about tapping into your dreams, connection to the divine. All of these aspects come in. The first house is the house of yourself. So this is you, what you're projecting outwards to others, what people see when they see you. So if this is your state at the moment, then you could be coming across as being very compassionate, very understanding, but also a little bit dreamy, or very imaginative, very creative, and so on. Any of those aspects could be coming in for you. The first house is also about your personality and your characteristics, what you're displaying to others. It's also your physical body, and your life force and your vitality at this time. It's your self-oriented interests and also your personal independence. So how you are making your way in the world at this time. So with this card in, it's all of those beautiful, dreamy, lovely faith and trust card elements coming in for you. You may come across as compassionate and understanding and so on, or just be having a very strong faith or belief in yourself or in your path or what it is that you're doing. But it can also be that with that softer side of yourself coming through, that people may see this and try to take advantage of it. You could come across as a little bit gullible. So make sure your boundaries are strong and that people are not taking advantage of you during this sort of quieter period, or very imaginative period. It could also be that somebody around you at this time is a bit of an energy drain. Either they are displaying victim mentality, or you could be as well. So it's kind of like a self-undoing or a self-sabotage card coming in as well. That can come up with Pisces. So if it's you, then take measures to correct that. But if it's somebody else, then just withdraw and move away from that influence. It could also be that you're in the wrong crowd at this time, and that there are people around you who are draining your energy. It can be that as well. Sometimes with this card coming with all the beautiful imaginative and artistic sides of things, can come in also susceptibility to illusion. So, so creating illusion or falling, susceptible to illusion of some kind. So in all whatever you're doing at this time, endeavor to be clear about your actions and your intentions, because sometimes it can be hard to discern what is true and what isn't when there's Pisces around. But it could also be, as I said, that you are, in that sort of mindset where you are in a very imaginative and artistic frame of mind. Music comes in, being, dreams and coming across as dreamy at this time. So thinking about things, connecting with higher sources and so on. It could also be that you need to visit water bodies as well, whether that's lakes, rivers, or the sea, just to refresh and to spend time in nature. And that water, that being around a water body is also going to help you. Second house is the house of income, and it's the house of self-worth and your values. So it's also the house of ownership and possession. So with this house, with grand trine blessings coming in there, it can also be, this house can also be about property and real estate and land and so on. You may be involved with that either as a profession or something that you want to purchase or something that you already own. So ownership, possession, everything to do with, your values, what you value in yourself and what you value in others and in your environment, and self-worth, which is intricately connected to that, and also to your income, how you're earning your income, how the income is coming into you at this time. With grand trine blessings, though, you can expect an easier flow from that point of view. If you've been through a tough time of recently, then this is going to lift things up quite considerably. So with this card comes in harmony, blessings, and sort of an easier flow. Also good fortune can come in as well. It's also a time to take advantage of any opportunities that may come to you at this time. So it's kind of, there's a very nice flow here. Things will come to you. Make sure that you take advantage of them and anchor those blessings down. It's going to take effort from you because this is a very easy element. It's a lovely flow. It's very easy to become lazy or complacent or just to allow things to wash over you, to coast along. But it's not the right thing to be doing with this. You need to anchor. You need to pull these blessings to you and actually anchor them down. Whatever is coming to you at this time, it may just be an opportunity. This can also bring a lucky break, which is really more to do with the hard work you've put in previously on various issues. And it's almost like an earned luck is going to come to you now. Also, your timing is going to be good. So good timing, you're going to be well received, whether it's socially or it could be to do with asking for finance. So if you need a loan or you want a raise if you're employed and so on, or you want to increase your rates for the work that you do, you will be well received with this card at this time. If you've been facing obstacles, you can expect them to sort of drift away, melt away. As I said, this has got a harmonious, contented, happy vibe about it. But you do need to work at it to bring the blessings to you, to actually pull them to you. It's about trusting in the universe to bring success as well, that all the hard work and all the efforts that you've made, what goes around comes around. There is a feeling of completion with this card as well. So you may have been working on something and now you're receiving the benefit from that. Maybe it's a project or something that you've done, or you've been working on yourself with your self-worth and so on, and boosting that, and with that comes the blessings. In the third house, we have Mars Force. Third house is your house of communication, and this can be to anybody around you, in your environment, at your workplace, or in a wider audience as well, a bigger audience. But it can also be with specific people. So this can be aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, and general relatives. It can also be neighbors. But it's all forms of communication. This is written, verbal, body language. This house also covers documents and contracts of all kinds, anything written. It also covers short journeys. So this is local trips. So with Mars Force coming in, this is the warrior energy of the zodiac. So you can expect in this house some sort of challenge coming for you. Some sort of challenge. It could be to do with documents or a contract, or it could be to do with interactions with other people. So you may have to confront or defend. You may have to protect your interests in some way. As I said, it's a challenge, or you may have to compete for something. You may, if it's a work project, or perhaps a speech you need to give or something like that, you may have to compete in some way. But if none of those are applying to you, then this is the go ahead to forge ahead with something that you need to do, forging ahead. But it's not a rash, erratic energy. The best way to harness this energy is in steady, measured action. So this is one step at a time, moving forward, but always moving forward and pushing, but not too hard. So it's not aggressive, okay? But nonetheless, action and steady action is required. So go after what you want in this house. There's something there that you need to take action on, whether it's verbal or written, something that you need to actually take steps towards now. You're going to be feeling more driven, and you're going to be feeling more energetic about it. So something may drive you to that. Something may trigger you to do that. You may have to be quick about it as well. This requires quick reaction. Just be careful in your communications that, as I said, steady and measured communication. Think about what you want to say. Try your very hardest not to fall into quick temper or rash action or rushing, or being unnecessarily careless. This is a warrior energy, but be prepared, okay? Be prepared for what it is that you need to do in this house. Then in the fourth house, we have Capricorn IUs. So this is your card. So this energy is going to be, your own particular energy is going to be needed now in your fourth house. So the fourth house is the house of your physical home, and it's also your family. So the physical home is your actual structure, the actual home structure, but it can also be just where you are residing at this time. It's also the people in your home and the atmosphere in your home. It's also your relationship with your ancestry, your family, your roots, your ethnic identity, where you've come from. What is family related for you, your foundation, where you've actually emerged from, your background, and so on. So with Capricorn IUs, there's something there that you need to harness, something that is requiring you to harness it, to use it. Something in that, whether it's in your home or whether it's to do with your ancestry or some sort of family connection, some resource there which you need to harness at this time. So it really is a time to focus on your objectives in this house, whatever that may be. If it's a physical thing to do with your actual house, perhaps there's things that need to be done around the house. You're going to need to be resourceful in order to get them done. But it, as I said, it could all be also to do with something to do with your family, your foundation, something that you need to gather. But this is a resourceful energy, so you need to be resourceful. You'll need to apply real effort to get this done, whether it's in the house or something to do with your home, or perhaps you require something from your family history or your family foundation. So it's real effort is going to need to be sort of applied here. There's no quick fix because Capricorn is a slower energy, but it's certainly do not give up on your goals. Do not let this slip by. You need to work at this quite doggedly in order to get it. So you've got to be methodical. But it's slow and steady progress to get the result that you require. So as I said, it could be something to do with your home or a person in your home. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody, or it could be to do with, as I said, your relationship with your family history. Perhaps there's something some sort of support that you require there. So you're going to have to work at it and really apply effort, but it's a steady, slow progress, but it's methodical and systematic. So apply that and be resourceful at this time. It could also be that the relationship you have in your home life at this time becomes more serious now. So this is becoming deeper and more committed. And it could be somebody you're living with, or your partner, or your marriage, or whatever is appropriate for you. But there's a sort of a deepening going on, more serious, more committed, and longer, more solid results, long-term comes in with this. Then in the fifth house, we have Aquarius, I know. So fifth house is the house of your if you've got children or you're planning children, it's everything to do with conception or children. And if you don't have children, then it's other children that you may be associated with at this time. It's also the house of creativity. So this is your brand, your originality, your individuality, your stamp, how you go about things. All of us use creativity every day in everything we do. But it can also cover artistry or artistic ability. Not everybody's artistic, but we are all creative. Okay, so there's a discernment there. So apply it however it works for you. It's also the house of love affairs and everything that goes down in that. It's also the house of recreational activities. So this can be pleasurable, fun, outgoing, outdoor activities, any kind of activity which is recreational for you. This house rules that. It also rules risk-taking activities like gambling or following the stock market or the stock exchange. So with Aquarius, I know this card brings in some sort of deep insight or realization, or it could be a glimpse into the future that you're getting at this time. So it's almost like a door's opening, and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see how things are unfolding, or see what's going to come for you, or just the way things are moving, almost like a trend or some kind of current. In the fifth house, you're going to be receiving support from friends or alliances at this time. This is going to be for a goal that you want. So friends and alliances are going to step up to help you or to support you in this goal. This card also brings in technology, science fiction, anything like that. So you may be having an upgrade, or you may be involved in an activity, a recreational activity around technology or science fiction. Perhaps you're a writer, something like that. But something may come up, or it's an upgrade for you from what you have been using before to what is going to motivate you now. It could also be a project that you're working on, and a creative project, and now the technology is changing, or there's some more science involved or something like that. It's also about coming into contact with unusual, unconventional, exotic or different people or things, okay? Foreign as well. Foreign things may come in as well. So this is everything that is kind of almost futuristic or cutting edge, or just very different from you. You could be dealing with people or getting involved with someone, or an activity or a project which is going to really bring in contact with unusual, unconventional, foreign, exotic or different things or people. It could also be that you're mastering something new in this house. So this could all apply to your children, if you've got children. So you could be going through this with them, or you're seeing this unfolding in their lives, okay? So you could be mastering something new. This card is also about original ideas, group activities, global and social activities as well, or global and group consciousness. But also deep insight, realization, and and seeing the future almost in this fifth house.